What is up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of the F1 23 Mobile Racing Career. We are here for episode number 16 today for the start of Season 4. If you guys did miss the previous episode at the Italian Grand Prix, definitely be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. The end then of our season with Haas. Now it's time to move on to another potential team, and this could be Challenger 2, where we could potentially, for the first time in really the F1 Mobile Racing Career Mode Series, see some potential wet races here. As you can see, we have quite a bit of teams to search through, and I was looking through my options, and I think probably the best one for us right now is going to be McLaren. I don't want to jump to Mercedes. We've already been to, we're not going to Alpine just yet. Note the idea just yet. We've already just did Haas. We're going to avoid Mercedes, Alpine, as they'll probably come later in the season. But for now, we're going to do with McLaren. Of course, if you remember real life, McLaren had the incredible resurgence after the Austrian and the Silverstone Grand Prix here. So hopefully we can bring the same glory to them this time around. We have a lot more races, and the first one is in Australia. So this is where we're going to start Season 4. Stroll, Perez, Verstappen, Alonso, Russell, Ocon, Sainz, Hamilton, Norris, Guan Yu, Sargent, Madison, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Albon, Bottas, De Vries, Leclerc, Tsunoda, and us round out the grid as we go to 5 red flags for the Australian Grand Prix. The opener of Season 4 is go here in down under. Oh my goodness, well I screwed that up. Here down under, we are ready to go racing then. It's a decent start for us though, as Leclerc is going to try to somehow sneak it up the inside here. Remember, he had a terrible qualifying. He is up to P17 though, as we tried to sneak up the inside of the AlphaTauri of Nick De Vries, but he closed the door on us and we caught on the grass, and that's so that's out of rhythm. But we're going to gain this slipstream back and go sending it down the inside of about 6 cars here. Go up the inside of Bottas and now try to get on the outside of our former teammate Hulkenberg here. It does actually work successfully as we are now behind the Williams then of Logan Sargent, making our way up the inside here, cutting like a hot knife through butter as we make our way into the right-hand here. Gasly brake checks us, so a little bit, there's a bit of contact between us, and when I mean a bit of contact, I mean we absolutely ran straight into the back of the surprise. That's not race-ending contact, but we are up into, well, we were up into P13 momentarily, as we're now back up into P13. We overtaking Logan Sargent here, coming into the foul chicane here. We're catching up to our teammate Lando Norris. He's looking a bit slow here. We're going to try to send it to the inside. That's probably not the best corner you'd want to send a move up the inside, but we somehow make it work. We're going the outside then of Kevin Magnussen. Looking to try to make a move on Joe Guan Yu and Lewis Hamilton here. Very, very close to making some race-ending contact, but we somehow managed to sneak through all of those cars. Just like that, we're up into P8 then with Esteban Ocon just up ahead in our sights here. The Frenchman looking to try to get past, I think that's one of the Ferraris, and the other Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, as we make our way down the main street towards the start of lap 2 then of this Australian Grand Prix. 35.7 in the last sector gives us a purple to the first one as we set it up the inside there of Esteban Ocon, almost making contact and almost spinning out there, managing to catch the car, and Ocon's going to lose another place as Hamilton makes his way up into P8 then, and now we got to try to catch up to the Spaniard then of Carlos Sainz. Of course, well, this recording was really late. This recording, by the way, was done, I think, in July of 2023. This is January of 2020, February of 2024. And as you all know, Sainz is getting replaced by Hamilton in 2025. Yeah, this is how long I have waited to upload this episode, and this is how little time I've had to actually, upload my episodes. But really, though, that's quite surprising, though, that Hamilton is going to Ferrari. Will be interesting to see how he does in the Scuderia colors. Maybe he'll actually finally bring the Scuderia some glory for once. I mean, it's been, what? I think it's been, 17 years since a Ferrari driver last won a championship in the form of the man himself, Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman, the famous guy. And we miss Kimi. Kimi, come back. We want you back in F1. As we set it up the inside of Alonso, one of the Ferrari drivers that could not fulfill that dream of winning the World Championship. If Hamilton could get his 8th in a Ferrari, that would be quite insane, I must say, and a great way to bow out in the world of F1. Of course, he's not too far from retiring. He does want to continue, but I will not be surprised if he does, retire in a couple seasons. It will be unfortunate. I know a lot of people were kind of bored when he started dominating F1 in the late 2010s, but you do have to admit that the records he's set and the reputation that he has is one of the greatest, if not the greatest. He is well up there with the likes of Ayrton Senna, Michael Schumacher, Alain Prost, you know, those kind of guys. So kudos to him, of course. And I really do hope that he'll actually have a good time at Ferrari. And I really hope that Ferrari will actually come back to glory. It's, you know, we don't want to see another Red Bull domination. That would be quite terrible. Another Mercedes domination. Well, that would just be terrible for Hamilton, especially after he left the team. So hopefully we'll see what happens. Anyways, back to the live action. We've been talking too much about other things. As we set it up the inside of Sergio Perez, we are, by the way, on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Stroll is ahead by 1.5 seconds. The race win is looking very unlikely. It would be great if we can get a win, but we are fantastic through that quarter here. We're catching up towards the Canadian. Can we spoil the Canadians' first victory in F1? We're going to send it up the inside into the penultimate corner. We just managed to get through. Stroll's going to have a good fight at us, though, towards the line. We get the DRS, though. We're going to pull away, and just like that, we're going to win the Australian Grand Prix. We're going to win the opener on the last lap, essentially one of the last corners. Then it cannot get any more exciting than that. That's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.